If you've never heard of this movie, because I didn't until 2 weeks ago, it's like an urban musical in the streets, or Bollywood by a bodega, or Hamilton in the hood. My wife wants a divorce. Here's my spoiler-free review of In the Heights, a musical drama about a young man who lives in North Manhattan but has big dreams of moving to the Dominican Republic. I have only one requirement for a movie of this caliber. Just let the singing and dancing be adequate. I'm willing to overlook a bad plot and underdeveloped characters and bad acting, but I'm not willing to overlook horrendous production design, poor choreography, and uninspired music. Luckily, In the Heights accomplishes these bare requirements and then some. Lin-Manuel Miranda previously brought hip-hop to Broadway when he reimagined the life of U.S. founding father Alexander Hamilton in an autobiographical musical complete with rap battles, catchy melodies, and even fully realized characters. I was expecting nothing less from this movie, as it was also adapted from the stage play version of itself. This movie is like an Energizer battery. Like, there's a scene in this community pool where everyone's singing and wondering what they would do if they won the lottery. And it's just packed with energy and vibrance and rap, and there's a choir and synchronized underwater swimming, and it just keeps going and going. You really feel the heat, you feel the culture, you embrace the language, and you can even smell the food. And the main characters are full of personality that is as colorful as their dance moves. You really get their motivations, their passions, their concerns, and their dreams. And all these pushing factors are a catalyst for a plot sandwiched between many musical numbers and fun set pieces. Two standout set pieces for me are the lottery song in the community pool, which I already talked about, and the carnival in the barrio. Both really take advantage of the space and have a very catchy soundtrack to them. I was really hoping In the Heights wouldn't just be a feature-length music video. It really had to be elevated beyond that, given you have the luxuries of a budget and a long runtime. Thankfully, every music sequence is anything but just a music video. And obviously, for the sake of good sound design, a lot of the lyrics are lip-synced as the actors participate in elaborate dance routines. Being a stage play, Hamilton didn't have the benefit of editing to really accentuate the beat of the rhythm, which I felt they really took advantage of here. Instead of having a long take of a character rhyming to a hip-hop beat, you have several cuts of them performing actions to the beat. The main character even goes so far as to scratch a manhole cover with his foot, as if though he's trying to spin a beat on a record. This really creates an animated feel and really involves the audience as it redresses everyday life into a spectacle, which is just such a great feast for your eyes. Now I want to talk about the bad parts of this movie. A couple of the side plots honestly felt as if though there wasn't enough at stake. To me, it felt like those plots were very disjointed from the main story. I kept asking myself, why are we following this girl and her boyfriend? The main story is just fine, let's just follow them. Some elements of their story were alright, but I just felt my interest waning every time the camera cut to them. Also, some of the drama in this film could have been injected with a little more intrigue or suspense. Like, some scenes could definitely have been trimmed for a more consumable runtime. Like, the movie's over 2 hours long, but could have been 1.5 hours easily with better pacing. Now, there is a scene with really bad visual effects, and I know how they did it. There's clearly this rotating set that they're on, and if you look at the lighting, you can see that it's very unnatural. I appreciate that the director was going for something different here, but it was so out of place with the aesthetic of the rest of the film, which was more literally grounded and well shot. For those of you that have seen this movie, let me know if you know exactly which scene I'm talking about, because you will when you see it. It stands out like a sore thumb. But I'm going on a few long drives this summer, and I'll be blasting the soundtrack to this movie on Spotify in my car. So for that, I'm giving this movie a 7 out of 10. Thank you so much everyone for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Cheers.